Good evening. Welcome, everyone, to the 2023 West Virginia High School Football Playoffs presented by Toyota on HTS TV. Your West Virginia Toyota dealers are proud to be the official partner of the WVSSAC and West Virginia School Sports. We have an incredible first-round matchup tonight between the Wheeling Park Patriots and the homestanding Jefferson Cougars. This game would not be possible without our HTS TV game day sponsor, Barry Holmes of Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Barry is a graduate of JHS, class of 1983, where he lettered in both basketball and football for the Cougars. We thank him so much for his generosity and support of HTS TV this evening. The West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools and their students by providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich the educational experience of all participants, play, perform, compete together. The WVSSAC promotes athletics that provide lifelong and life-quality learning experiences to high school students while enhancing their achievement of educational goals. Play, perform, compete. Tonight's athletic event is not about winning at all costs, disrespecting others, or criticizing the athletes, coaches, or officials. It's about learning, developing, and growing. Please keep it positive and bench bad behavior. This is Jeremy Adkins with JD, and Jefferson has kicked off.
Well, thanks, Jeremy, for that introduction. Sorry for the delay, guys watching at home. So Wheeling Park will take the opening kickoff out to about the 41. Well, they will start there first and 10. Jeremy, we talk a little bit about these two teams in this matchup real quick. Both teams come in with a lot of speed. Both Jefferson with an 8-2 record, Wheeling Park with a 7-2 record. So I feel like these two teams are definitely evenly matched.
Definitely evenly matched, and Wheeling isn't your typical seed this low. They had some out-of-state games they had to play, so they ended up on the odd side of the point system. Tough matchup for the Cougars tonight.
So Davis hands off to number 21 there, Amari Johnson. He will pick up a couple yards out to the outside. That'll bring up about second down and 8 for Wheeling Park. So they will go hurry up. So Wheeling's in the pistol set. Davis in the gun. Amari Johnson directly behind him. Two receivers here to the near side. He'll swing it out there to the far side to number 1, Michael Davis. Davis, their number 1 receiver this year, comes in this game with 26 receptions for 660 yards and 11 touchdowns. So first and 10 from the Jefferson 48. Two receivers to each side. Michael Davis, the lone receiver, to the top. The handoff goes to Johnson straight up the middle. Johnson pushes forward for about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play.
Tonight's first quarter is brought to you by Adam Shively of Sampson Properties, licensed to sell real estate in West Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, and Pennsylvania. We all have something to be grateful for right now. Make it a great night. Enjoy every minute we are given. Call Adam at 240-405-5575 for all your real estate needs. Thanks, Adam.
Second and 6 for Wheeling Park. Still in the pistol set with Johnson. He swings it out here. Johnson to the near side. Looks like he's wrapped up there by a host of Cougars on the play. That'll be a loss of a couple yards back to the 47-yard line. So great defense there by the Cougars. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. So they stay in this hurry up. 3 receivers to the far side. Johnson in the backfield with Davis. So Keon Stevens here to the near sideline. David goes back. He's looking for a man down the sideline. That's Stevens. He's covered well there by Tayshawn Roper. As the ball sails out of bounds, that'll bring up 4th down. We have an injury on the field. Looks like that might be Wyatt Shively down for the Cougars.
Yeah, you don't want to lose Wyatt. He's been a big contributor so far this season on the defensive line. But as we were saying earlier about the speed on both sides, I feel like we could have a track meet going on tonight, even though we got a slippery field. Coach Hunter definitely stated this is probably the fastest defense he's ever had in the history of his coaching here at Jefferson, and this is his third consecutive playoff appearance for the Cougars.
Yeah, definitely, Jeremy. These two teams both have speed on the outside, and both are looking to exploit the secondaries. As Wheeling Park, they've primarily are a passing team, as Coach Daughtery said this week. He's going to have to try to run the ball and establish that line of scrimmage against the Cougars' defense.
And that dual-headed rushing attack that Jefferson normally comes out with Roper and Delgado is going to be down to Roper tonight. Delgado went down with an injury against Washington, and that's going to do it for his senior season.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Rodrigo, but
extremely
we wish Rodrigo well in his future endeavors. Hate to see a player go out that way. He had such a great season.
While we got a minute, JD, since we got on the air late, we apologize for our technical difficulties. Let's talk about some of the EPAC matchups. We got 4 EPAC teams in the playoffs this year. Number 16 Musselman had to travel down to Ona to play Cabell Midland this evening, and I've been told that several Appleman players got sick on the bus trip and unfortunately had to stay behind halfway there with some parents and wait to be picked up so that they could forge ahead and get down there for this game tonight.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for them, but hopefully they'll recover quickly because they definitely going to need those guys. I mean, Cabell Midland is obviously number 1 for a reason, and they are the top dog this year in the state of West Virginia. So we're back ready for action. Looks like Wyatt might have injured his ankle, possibly, and knee. We're not sure. He's being helped off now by the trainers. The Wheeling Park is on to punt the ball. Back deep is number 6, Tayshawn Roper, and number 2, Keyshawn Robinson. Well, the punt's it away. It's a nice punt. It's going to take a roll down inside the 20, down around the 15 or the 14-yard line. The Cougars will start there deep in their own territory. So out comes Dylan Herrick and this Cougar offense.
You know, JD, as the season's gone on, Herrick has become more and more poised in that pocket. Last week against Washington, he was throwing some darts out there. Very, very good accuracy from him the last few weeks.
Yeah, Herrick's had a great season so far this year. So, Tayshawn Roper to the Herrick's right. Handoff goes to Roper here to the near side. He tries to bounce it outside. Nothing there as he's stacked up by a host of Wheeling Park defenders.
Wheeling Park all over that one. Six Patriots in on the tackle.
Yeah, getting back to Herrick. Herrick's thrown for 1,435 yards this season with 16 passing touchdowns to 3 interceptions. So a pretty solid season for Dylan. But I bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. 2 receivers to the far side. Pistol set with Roper in the backfield. The handoff goes to Roper. He chucks it up off tackle. He's got a little room to run. Bounce it outside. Breaks another tackle. There goes Tayshawn Roper down the sideline. It's a foot race. Tayshawn Roper, he's not going to be caught. He's gone for the Cougar touchdown. Tayshawn Roper takes it to the house.
No flags.
66 yards for the Cougars. I'm sorry. I believe that was 86 yards for the Cougars touchdown.
What a run by Tayshawn Roper.
And that's what they're going to need tonight, Jeremy, from Roper. The big play. He's been their big play guy all year long. And he just broke off another 86-yard touchdown run for the Cougars.
Yeah, JD, one of my big keys to the game for Jefferson was limiting their penalties. Jefferson's had a lot of big plays this year get called back. A lot of touchdowns come back off of penalties. Opening up right there, got the big play, got the score.
So Panaris was on, the kick is up and good. So your score with 8:24 left to go in the first quarter, the Jefferson Cougars 7, the Wheeling Park 0. And we will be right back after a quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors.
Adventure takes you here, but much of it starts right here in West Virginia, where Toyota has lived alongside hardworking West Virginians for over 25 years, investing over $2 billion in the Buffalo manufacturing plant and bringing in over 2,000 jobs. And that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
Number 21, Johnson, on the return. Brought down by number 34, Nolan Milan. Patriots take over from the 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
Are we on yet or no? Oh, okay. All right. I just got to take the overlay off. What? The overlay.
Handoff to number 21, Johnson, brought down by number 11, Brady Roberts.
What?
Brings up 2nd down, Patriots.
Who is that screaming? I swear to God, I hated him all year long. So we go live on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel that goes for all the Eastern Panhandle teams. That dude has been irritating all year long. Every game, I swear he's at every game. Nice pass.
Pass is complete to number 6. Brought down by number 0, Jacobs.
That's a good answer after.
Result to play, 1st down, Patriots.
What's that? That's the 1st down.
Number 21, Johnson on the carry. Brought down for number 15, Wallace. He's on the play. 1st down, Patriots. Number 21, Johnson, on the carry. Forced out of bounds by number 6, Tayshawn Roper. Brings up second down. Pass is incomplete. Brings up third down. Pass intended for number 22. Maynard falls incomplete. It's on the play, fourth down. Kick is no good. Jefferson will take over. First and 10 from the 14-yard line. Pass is complete to number 15, Wallace. Short gain brings up third down for the Cougars. Fumble recovered by number 6, Roper. Brings up fourth and long for the Cougars. Number 22 brings in the return. Maynard. Patriots take over. and midfield. 1st and 10. Number 21, Johnson on the carry. Brought down by number 30, Leland Benner. Brings up 2nd down. Timeout. Willie Park on the field. Timeout. Willie Park's first charge timeout of the half.
When your life depends on it, you
Stadium. Wheeling Park comes out of a timeout. 2nd and 10 from their own 48-yard line. So Aiden Davis in the pistol formation with Johnson behind him.
Refs trying to get the play clock right. Got it at 25. Looks like we're ready to roll.
Aiden will back to throw. He's looking for a receiver. Set up a screen, and that was read perfectly by Nolan Melab. That'll be a loss of about a yard on the play.
Wow, JD, he honed right on him. He read that play. As soon as that receiver turned around, I think he thought he had a lot of open ground to run in, and Nolan Melab was right there to administer the hit. Perfect textbook tackle.
Nolan, the leading tackler for the Cougars this year, and one of the top tacklers in the state of West Virginia. He comes in with 117 tackles on the season. There's Nolan Melab.
Wheeling Park in 3rd and long again.
So Aiden Davis back to throw. He's going deep. And it's picked off there by Keyshawn Robinson. Robinson's making the return. He gets to the outside. Tackled there. Looks like there's a flag on the play. That one might be coming back. But Keyshawn Robinson makes another great play for the Cougars in picking that pass off.
JD, that was a textbook lesson on how to play defensive back. There was definitely contact on that play, but you can't call Keyshawn Robinson for that because his head was on the swivel looking at the ball. He had 50-50 rights to that ball just like Wheeling Park's receiver did. Textbook play by Keyshawn.
And it looked like the ball was slightly underthrown. It wasn't a bad ball, but just the speed of Davis getting down the field, that enabled Robinson to kind of pull back a little bit, get his head around, and make a great play on the football. So after the penalties marked off, the Cougars will start from their own 27-yard line. So Herrick back to throw. He swings it out here to the flat to Roper. Incomplete. Kind of a pass that was a little high and behind him. Doesn't look like that would have amounted to much anyway, as the Wheeling Park defender was there. So 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. 3 receivers to the near side. Demaris Wallace here receiver to the far outside. Looks like Bub Shelton and Robinson are in the slot. Herrick back to throw. He swings it out to Robinson. Robinson's got a nice block from Wallace, trying to get to the edge. He's hit hard out of bounds there, but it's a first down for the Cougars.
And in between plays, let's check some out-of-town scores. Mr. Fritz, Cabell Midland 15, Musselman nothing, Huntington 14, Morgantown nothing, Martinsburg 7, Parkersburg South nothing, Hurricane 7, Parkersburg 7, Oak Hill and Princeton tied at 0, Spring Valley 7, Spring Mills nothing, and GW 6, Bridgeport nothing.
Thank you, Jeremy. So we'll keep you guys posted on all the scores throughout the night. Robinson goes in motion. The handoff goes to Roper, and it breaks another tackle. Good gain out to the 47-yard line. Goes Tayshawn Roper. He picks up 7 on first down.
You know, Coach Hunter was asked in our Chalk Talk about how he felt the Cougars were playing, and he definitely said he thought they were playing their best football of the year at the right time. And I think they are tonight.
Yeah, you definitely are seeing a big improvement week to week for these Cougars. Robinson goes in motion. The same play goes to Roper again. He finds another hole. He cuts back. There's a flag on the play as Roper spun down there at about the 38-yard line. So that might be coming back for holding.
The Cougars' Achilles heel.
They definitely don't want to kill themselves. These holdings and blocks in the backs are drive killers.
Yeah, they've definitely lost about 35, 40 yards between Roper's run and Robinson's interception getting walked back.
So 2nd and 8 for the Cougars after the penalty.
Minute 36 to play in the first quarter.
So three receivers to the far side. Roper in the backfield with Herrick.
Almost got the Patriots to jump.
The crowd's looking for the penalty as the Cougars will call a timeout. And we'll stay right here.
Yeah, Jefferson let the play clock get all the way down to 5.
Yeah, you see that what the Cougars are trying to do. They found something there off tackle, Jeremy, that's been working this series and a couple plays last series as Roper took one to the house. So they're trying to exploit something there, but they just got to stay free of the penalties. That's something that Coach Hunter talked about this week, is not minimize the penalties. You don't want to play behind the sticks. That's not going to win you football games.
No, unfortunately, Jefferson's been on the bad side of the penalty count in just about every game that we've done that they've played this year. Spring Mills and Spring Valley, they probably could have won those games a lot more handily if they wouldn't have had the penalties that they had.
So Herrick in the backfield with Roper. The direct snap goes to Herrick. Herrick's looking for a little room, and he's thrown down there. Maybe picked up 2 more yards. Out close to the 44-yard line. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Cougars. So they need to get to the 49. So be 3 receivers here to the near side as Wallace is your far receiver. As Robinson's in the slot with Bub Shelton. Pass, they swing it out to Bub Shelton. He can't make the catch. It goes off his shoulder pad. He would have had enough for a first down.
It was a good pass by Dylan Harris there. Shelton couldn't bring it in.
4th down, and the Cougars will have to punt the ball away.
Yeah, definitely playing it safe.
Yeah,
safe here.
Definitely play the field position game. You're only up 7. If you're up 14 or more, maybe you think about going for it there, but not in this situation.
I don't know. What do you think the odds are that they try the fake here?
I think not very good.
Nope.
Goins punts. He gets off a nice high punt again. Fair catch is caught there by Jamison Maynard. So the Patriots will start from their own 20-yard line. So both teams now have had to punt the ball a couple times.
They're feeling each other out right now.
And we kind of thought this would be a track meet, but the game has slowed down slightly as we're nearing the end of the first quarter with the Cougars up 7-0.
I definitely thought we could see 70, 80 points between these two teams tonight, JD.
The handoff goes to Johnson. He tries to bounce it outside, cuts it back up the inside, and there's nothing there for Johnson. He's going to lose a yard. So that Cougars defense is playing very well against the run.
You know, JD, the Cougars' pursuit tonight as a whole group unit, it might be the best it's been all season. They're definitely honed in and locked in on the ball carrier.
The three receivers to the far side. Davis in the pistol set with Johnson behind him. And that'll be the end of your first quarter with the Jefferson Cougars 7, Wheeling Park Patriots 0. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
All right, Chloe, well, congratulations on your new policies. And just basically making sure all your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out. You can give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Come on down to Big Mike's Grillin', 820 North Mildred Street in Ransom, West Virginia.
And welcome back to Shenandoah Junction, Cougar Stadium. This West Virginia playoff matchup presented by Toyota and your West Virginia Toyota dealers. In the second quarter will be brought to you by Corner Connection, located at 119 East Washington Street, downtown Charlestown, West Virginia.
Wheeling Park swings it out here. He's got his man. That's number 25, Brennan Wack, close to the first down for the Patriots, and that will be a first down, and that'll move the chains. So you see the Patriots are also trying to get it to their playmakers, trying to throw the ball down the field. They see that the running game hasn't really gotten started yet, and they do have dangerous receivers. The three receivers here to the far side. Johnson's in the backfield. He goes to Johnson up the middle. He breaks the tackle, bounces outside. Goes Amari Johnson. Tries to stiff arm a man, but he's taken down there after a gain of about 6. So Wallace on the tackle for the Cougars.
That's going to put the Patriots in 2nd and 5 from their 31.
A good run to Johnson. He's their leading rusher. Oh, the Patriots will stay in the pistol set with three receivers to the near side. Handoff goes up the middle to Johnson. He gets maybe a yard or two on the play, but short of the first down. So it'll bring up 3rd and about 2 for the Patriots. So the Patriots continue to run in their hurry-up set, trying to catch the Cougars off guard. But the Cougars have done a good job being ready for the play. So Johnson in the backfield with Davis. Michael Davis, the far receiver here to the near side. The handoff goes to Johnson straight up the middle. He's got the first down. Out too close to the 45 to about the 44-yard line. So a couple of good, strong runs here on this series for Amari Johnson. Has the chains moving again for the Patriots.
Definitely stringing a few good chunk running plays together, and they got to the line extremely quick that time, but now they're back and readjusting their play call.
So 9:35 here left to go in the second quarter. So
10 seconds on the play clock.
So Davis stays in the pistol formation with Johnson behind him. So they take that play clock all the way down. The handoff goes off tackle to Johnson. He picks up 4 on the play out to about the 48-yard line. So they're definitely keeping this, trying to run a lot of clock. They're running the play clock, like you said, Jeremy, all the way down to 1 second.
I think they might be trying to do that to try to neutralize Jefferson, keep the offensive off the field, because Jefferson can score in 1 or 2 plays anytime on you.
Yeah, they figured out something, and they're going to try to play the game as well. Clock management, trying to keep the ball out of the hands. It's swung out here to boom. There's a nice hit there. Good defensive play there by the Cougars. The pass was complete. Number 22, Jamison Maynard.
Now it's going to put Wheeling
hard there.
That's going to put Wheeling
Tayshawn Roper.
It's going to put Wheeling Park in 3rd and long. Just a hair over 8 minutes to go here in the first half from Cougar Stadium.
So in the pistol formation again, it's Davis. Out here is Michael Davis and Brennan Wack are the 2 receivers to the near side. Michael Davis in motion. Johnson out here to the flat. He swings it out to Johnson, who's wide open. He's going to pick up the first down, and he's pushed out of bounds there at about the 43-yard line. So a nice little play there by the Patriots.
Big play for the Patriots. Got over the 50-yard line, operating in Jefferson territory.
Yeah, Johnson just kind of snuck out here in the flat, was wide open, and Davis kind of just threw it out there to him. And Johnson was able to do the rest and pick up another first down for the Patriots.
Play clock's at 10, 7:40 to go in the first half.
Motion again there by the Patriots. Johnson will take the handoff. He tries to bounce outside again. He finds a little room there, picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Goes Amari Johnson. So we're seeing a heavy dose of Amari Johnson this series for the Patriots, as he's found a little more room to run.
It's definitely hurting Jefferson having Shively on the sideline still. Looks like he's trying to walk off that ankle injury.
2 receivers here to the near side. Michael Davis along with number 14, Jed Hunley. The Patriots continue to stay in the pistol formation. Johnson will swing out here to the flat. The pass goes across the middle, but it looks like it was tipped and falls incomplete. That was behind Wack. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Patriots.
Wheeling Park's had possession of this ball for almost half of the second quarter, JD.
Yeah, they've had a long time. So Brendan Wack and Jamison Maynard here to the near side. They're going to continue to let that play clock run all the way down. Keep it out of the Cougars' hands as much as possible. Davis back to throw. He's looking. He's got a man. It's nearly picked off by Brady Roberts. That pass was intended for Davis.
It looks like it's going to be 4th and 6 for the Patriots. I thought we were coming to see a track meet, and we're getting kind of a chess match between the coaches.
That's right. It's definitely being a chess match. So with 4th and 6 from the from the 39. It's going to be a little too far out for the kicker for the Patriots, so they will go for it.
Kind of no man's land.
The two receivers to each side for the Patriots continue to operate out of the pistol formation. Davis is back to throw. He throws it. He's got a man in the middle of the field. That's caught there by Maynard, and he has enough for the first down as he's knocked down there by Wallace.
Yeah, he threw that ball on a line, and he was wide open, got a couple yards after the catch, and that's going to put the Patriots at 1st and 10 from Jefferson's 19. 6:30 to go here in the first half from Shenandoah Junction at Cougar Stadium. Jefferson with the 7-0 lead.
Two receivers to each side. A little high snap to give us to Johnson straight up the middle. Not much there. Might have picked a yard up down inside the 20. Now to the 18-yard line are the Patriots. They can continue to work with this hurry-up offense.
Once again, I'd like to thank the Corner Connection of Charlestown, West Virginia, for helping us bring you this broadcast and sponsoring the second quarter. Corner Connection can help you with all your event needs, wedding receptions, real estate closings, you name it, they can help you with it.
Try to draw play with Johnson, and that was snuffed out perfectly by the Cougars. Quentin Goins in there on the stop. So that's a big loss of about 6 yards on the play. So now it's 3rd and a long for the Patriots.
3rd and 14, 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Cougars 7, Wheeling Park nothing.
Two receivers to the ear side. Johnson swings out here to the, he looks in the middle with no body home there as he threw behind Michael Davis. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Patriots.
He had him open. He just threw it behind him.
Yeah, Michael Davis was open across the middle. Wouldn't have had enough for the first down. Would have given him a better down and distance on 4th down.
Absolutely.
So now it's 4th and 14 for the Patriots. A big play here.
Stop here would be huge for the Cougars defense.
Davis and the offense looks over to the sideline. See what Coach Doc has dialed up for him this time on a big 4th and 15. Continuing the pistol set. 3 receivers to the far side. Davis is back to throw. He rolls out looking for a receiver. He has nowhere to go. He's under a lot of pressure. He's still up. Rolls back to the near side looking for a receiver, and he's got one there, and he makes the catch, and that's Jamison Maynard. Huge catch on 4th down.
He danced
That'll
around.
be enough for the first down.
He danced around in the backfield and escaped 3 tackles just long enough for that to turn into a playground football, and somebody leaked open, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Wheeling Park Patriots.
So that's the biggest play of the game so far for the Patriots. Great patience there by Aiden Davis, buying a time for himself to get his receivers open, to work back to him, and a great catch there on the sideline by Jamison Maynard.
First and goal for the Wheeling Park Patriots. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half.
The handoff goes to Johnson. He's inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line for the Patriots. So the Patriots are now knocking on the door of the Cougars. So Davis in the pistol again. They do still have 2 receivers to the far side. And Wack and Jamison Maynard here to the near side in a bunch formation. As the handoff goes again to Johnson. He cuts up into the end zone. Goes Johnson for the Patriots touchdown. Good hard run by Amari Johnson. So we are 1 point away here from being all tied up in the second quarter with 3:44 to go. So that 4th and 15 pickup by the Patriots was huge.
William Park took over 8 minutes off the clock with that drive of the second quarter.
Well, the kick is up, and it is good. And we are all knotted at 7 here at Cougar Stadium. And we will be right back. Oh, we're going to stay here. I apologize. We're going to stay right here, guys. And we're going to go to the out-of-town scoreboard. Jeremy, what do you got for us?
Cabell Midland 29, Musselman nothing, Huntington 21, Morgantown nothing, Martinsburg 21, Park South nothing, Parkersburg 16, Hurricane 7, Princeton and Oak Hill tied at nothing. I'm sorry, that game's tomorrow. We got 7-7 here, and Spring Valley 10, Spring Mills nothing. I don't know if we could say an upset might be brewing because Spring Mills was the higher seed, but historically, Spring Valley has been the much stronger team.
And how about Parkersburg, 13 seed over Hurricane, the 4 seed. We'll have to keep an eye on all those games and give you updates throughout the night.
Yeah, the top 3 seeds in the state, though, definitely laying it on the bottom 3. And we're getting ready for kickoff here in the second quarter, brought to you by Corner Connection. 3:44 to go in this tie ball game. Let's see if Jefferson can get something going.
So A.J. Seals with the pooch kick there. Goes to the up back. Jackson Rockwell, he breaks loose. There goes Rockwell down the sideline for the Cougars. He's inside the 10 and pushed out there. So heads up play by Jackson Rockwell.
And as I was saying earlier about Wheeling Park running all that time off the clock, it only takes one play for the Cougars. And that just happened to be a special teams play.
Yeah, what a great play. Normally on a pooch kick, your up backs are calling for fair catch, but Jackson Rockwell said, I'm not doing that, and he took that all the way back inside the 10 before he was pushed out there at the 9-yard line.
Trying to keep the ball against Robinson and Roper on that kickoff really came back to bite Wheeling Park.
2 receivers here to the near side, Rockwell and Robinson. Handoff goes to Roper up the middle. He's looking for room. Not much there. Maybe a pickup of a yard or 2. Down to the 6 goes Tayshawn Roper, so give him 3 on the play.
That's going to put Jefferson in 2nd and goal. Tie ball game here from Shenandoah Junction Cougar Stadium. Just a hair over 3 minutes to play here in the first half. What a great game we got on our hands tonight, JD.
Yeah, it's been so far exciting. A couple big plays by each team. Then it got a little defensive. Roper takes it off tackle. He tries to cut it up. Nothing there for Roper as he might lose a yard on the play. Great defense by the Patriots as they bring Roper down back to the 9-yard line again. So he loses about 3 yards on the play.
Had quite some exciting plays in this big plays in this first half, but it's also been quite the chess match between the coaching staffs of Wheeling Park and Jefferson.
They're 3rd and goal. Herrick rolls out to the far side. He's looking for a receiver. Nobody there, and Herrick just goes down. Great play there by the Wheeling Park defender. I believe that's Jamison Maynard who tackled Herrick all the way back to the 17-yard line.
And this time it's the Wheeling Park Patriots coming up big with their back against the goal line.
So I'm not sure what Herrick was seeing there, and he didn't throw it away, but he definitely didn't have a receiver open. But he chose to take the sack. So this is going to be quite a long field goal here for Jonathan Paneros. Looks like about a 35-yarder. And they're going to call a timeout on the field.
Play clock was definitely got down to 5 on that one, JD. Can't take them with you into the half anyway.
Yeah, so unfortunately for Jefferson, who was in prime position to get into the end zone again. They just kind of went backwards on that series. Not what you want to see, especially right before halftime when you could have probably went up a touchdown. Now you've got a field goal attempt for Panaris.
And it's a pretty long one. About 35
yards. Field goal is not an easy field goal for high schoolers, that's for sure.
No. Just a minute and 42 to go here in the first half. Jefferson special teams back out onto the field. No, they're going for
the offense now. So they talked about it and changed their mind, and they're going for everything. It's do or die. They thought maybe 35 yards is a little out of Panaris' range. So they're going to bring the offense out. 4th and goal from the 17. The ball's got to get to the end zone. Herrick looking for somebody. He rolls out here to the near side, trying to find somebody. He has nobody. Herrick's got to take off and run. He's not going to get there. He's tackled there about the 7-yard line.
Good run, but he couldn't quite get down there. I thought when he made that little spin move on the sideline, he might find a crease to get through, but Jefferson's going to turn the ball over on downs. Minute 32 to go here in this tie ball game. Wheeling Park, see if they can pull out a big play and take the lead into halftime.
Yeah, and you wonder what Coach Hunter was telling him, if because he could have thrown it up just to try to give his receivers a chance to make a play. If it falls incomplete, Wheeling Park gets it on the 17. If it's intercepted and down in the end zone, they start from the 20. So Herrick was at least able to get the ball down to the 7-yard line, which then the Patriots now have to start deep in their own territory with a minute and 32 left to go before half.
Well, Herrick's kind of sneaky fast. I thought he might have been able to pull that one off.
The handoff goes to Johnson, and he gets out to about the 9-yard line, so he'll pick up 2 yards.
And it looks like Wheeling Park not trying to do anything crazy, just going to run this last minute and 17 seconds out of the first half, go into halftime, and see what they're going to come out with in the second half. Wouldn't necessarily – I think both teams are actually playing really well. I don't know what adjustments they would make. They're just countering each other's offense with defense and vice versa.
Yeah, Johnson carries the ball again, picks up another couple yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. And I'm kind of surprised because the Cougars get the ball coming out at half. So I'm surprised they didn't want to keep their foot on the gas and try to make something happen. You have a little, minute and 30 left to go in the half and a couple timeouts.
I am of the opinion that they did not want to make a mistake and turn the ball over and give Jefferson a short field to work with. Is why they're playing it conservative here.
They're going to run this play clock all the way down again. And he's just going to take a knee to end the half. And actually, the Cougars are going to take a timeout. So once again,
playing chess.
The chess match continues between Coach Hunter and Coach Doc for the Patriots. So it's 4th down, and Coach Hunter thinks, well, if we're going to force them to punt the ball, and you're going to have to stop a return by either Keyshawn Robinson or Tayshawn Roper, and if you just kick it away, then maybe the Cougars get one shot at the end zone.
All Keyshawn Robinson needs is one good kick and one crease to hit and hit that 100-meter state champion stride, and he'll be in the end zone before you know it. So
I think that was definitely a good timeout by Coach Hunter. He could have let them take a knee and the time run out, but he's looking for that 1 or maybe 2 more plays that the Cougars could get right here before halftime. And as you just mentioned, Jeremy, Roper or Robinson doesn't need much, and they're off to the races. So the Patriots will punt from their own end zone. So a lot can happen. You got to have a good snap. It doesn't appear that the Cougars are going to set up to block the kick. They're probably just trying to set up a return. We'll see if they punt it away from the Cougars, and he punts it off the side of his foot. It goes way out of bounds, and that's going to give the Cougars great field position with 11 seconds left to go in the half. So that timeout by Coach Hunter paid off for
Excellent
the Cougars.
move.
So the Cougars will start from the Patriots' 28-yard line. So they might have one or two plays depending on if they can get out of bounds. I don't know if they have any more timeouts or not.
One play to the end zone or a quick out to the sideline, and another play is about all they have time for, I think.
Now the Patriots are dropped back deep. Herrick's looking for a receiver. He doesn't have anybody. Throws it. It's caught there inside the 15, but I don't believe they have a timeout. The clock stops to move the chains.
They got to clock
The
it.
Cougars are going to have to clock it. Oh, they're going to take a shot. They're not going to wind the clock. Herrick's got a receiver. He wide open was Rockwell, and Herrick throws it into the ground. Wow.
What a play call by the Cougars.
Miscommunication there. It looked like Herrick was going to try to run for it, and he saw Rockwell at the last second, but he didn't have enough on it to get it to the end zone, unfortunately. And that's your half, folks, with the score: Jefferson Cougars 7, the Wheeling Park Patriots 7, and we're going to be right back with a word from our sponsors.
Just don't hesitate to reach out and give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Come on down to Big Mike's Grillin', 820 North Mildred Street in Ransom, West Virginia. You can go online or you can call ahead. And we also cater. We offer hot soul food to go. Come see us.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer with Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at Opeckin Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Gates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert
Charlestown on South George Street. We are able to serve all your insurance needs. Being an independent agency, if we can't do it, nobody can. Call us today for affordable insurance.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Hey, home team sports fans. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us. Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson, State Farm.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Come Parker, work Parker, work Parker, work, 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 work.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome to another edition.
Okay.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome back to another edition.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Congratulations on your new policies. And just basically making sure all your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out. You can give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
come on down to Big Mike's Grillin', 820 North Mildred Street in Ransom, West Virginia. You can go online or you can call ahead. And we also cater. We offer hot soul food to go. Come see us.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer for Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at Opeckin Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Gates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us on our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
And welcome back to Cougars Stadium. To this contest between Jefferson and Wheeling Park, brought to you by Toyota for West Virginia High School football playoffs on HTS TV. Not the first half that I expected. I did not think it would be tied at 7. I thought we might be tied, but didn't think just 14 points would be on the board.
Yeah, both teams came out hot and on fire with big plays early in the first quarter, and that kind of set us up, I guess, for assuming that we were going to see a lot of points scored here in the game. Then it kind of slowed down. We saw Wheeling Park slow this game down, running that play clock all the way down. They want to try to keep it, I think, a low-scoring game. They want to keep the ball out of Jefferson's hands. So not a bad game plan there. It kind of almost bit them, at the end there at the half when Jefferson got the ball back, kind of shanked the punt right before halftime. But the Cougars couldn't capitalize on a wide-open Rockwell in the end zone. So we're tied now 7-7 with the Cougars getting the ball out coming out the second half.
Let's hit the out-of-town scoreboard real quick. Cabell Midland 50, Musselman 6. Number 2, Huntington 28. Number 15, Morgantown 7. Number 3, Martinsburg 41. Number 14, Parkersburg South 7. Number 4, Hurricane trailing 26-7 to number 13, Parkersburg. Oak Hill and Princeton will be tomorrow. And Spring Mills has mounted a comeback. 2 consecutive scores there at 14-10 over Spring Valley. And Bridgeport holding a 7-point lead, 21-14. Over GW. And tonight's third quarter will be brought to you by Big Mike's Grillin'. Big Mike's got his brand new restaurant located on 820 North Mildred Street over in Ranson. And guess what? Today was his grand opening. He'll be open till 11 o'clock tonight, so stop in after the game. Get yourself some real food instead of fast food or pizza. Let's all support Big Mike with his new location.
Yeah, I think I might try to run down there after the game if we get time.
Grab
a bite to eat. I've been talking about it all season, trying to get in there, Mike, to get some food from you. I heard it's good stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm going to slide over after work tomorrow and grab a couple different things and take it home and try it with the wife and my daughter.
So let's do a little overview here of the first half. Jefferson, they came out good running the ball, and, they had that one big run of 86 yards by Roper. He had a couple other good runs, one called back. Then they kind of settled in, punted the ball a couple times. Very similar with Wheeling Park also, Jeremy. They had that one big play that got them down in the scoring position, but they ended up trying to kick a field goal and missed it. Later on is when they started really chewing a lot of the time in that second quarter. They were able to drive down, pick up a big 4th and 15, and then take it in. Amari Johnson scored from there. But, both offensive has shown that they can move the ball.
Yeah, Wheeling Park's offense running a unique pre-play setup, in my opinion. They're not huddling up, coming right to the line as soon as the ref sets the ball, checking to see what the coverage that Jefferson's playing, then getting the call from the sideline, then running the play clock all the way down under 5 seconds to try and keep Jefferson's offense off the field. Because Jefferson can, with Robinson and Roper, Rockwell, one play, one score. Very easy.
So it's kind of really a smart deal here with the coaches and their game plan. They're kind of disguising this hurry-up offense. Although it's not a true hurry-up, they're not getting up there and snapping the ball and running the play, in 5 or 7 seconds. So it's kind of they disguise it. And that's probably enabling, or not enabling the Jefferson Cougars to really substitute on defense.
Absolutely.
They're showing hurry up, so the Cougars are hurrying up, get up there. They're not allowing the Cougars to substitute on the defensive line or any other position, and that helps out Wheeling Park a lot.
Nice aspect, JD. I didn't even think about limiting them to the ability to substitute by immediately getting up the line of scrimmage and having the ability to snap the ball. I was more thinking of it, the offensive perspective of Wheeling Park's coaching staff, of kind of more coaching it like a basketball team where your point guard comes across half court, defense gets in a set, then gets a play call from the coach.
Well, Coach Hunter did that a lot over the years. They would run like, obviously they're not running a huddle. You get up to the line like they were going to run a play. The defense is getting ready, and then they would all look back over to the sideline, and they were using that primarily to see what the defense is set in. And then if they wanted to change the play, they would change the play based off of what defensive look they were giving the Cougars.
Yeah, I think that's super intelligent, playing chess, not checkers out there.
So the Cougars will receive the opening kickoff for the second half. So Keyshawn Robinson and Tayshawn Roper are once again back deep for the Cougars.
Don't know if we're going to see any more Wyatt Shively. He's sitting over on the bench, still got his uniform and helmet on, but...
So Aiden Forget for the Patriots will kick off.
7-7 ball game here at the beginning of the third quarter. Washington going to kick to the Cougars.
So I'll be interested to see what adjustments either team makes, if any. And the kick goes to Roper. He will cut it straight up the field, and then he bounces it to this side, nowhere to go, as Roper's speed did not work that time.
If Wheeling Park watch tape, they know Roper. That's Roper's MO. He likes to run that wheel. I don't know that I've seen him take too many kickoff returns and not do that.
Yeah, it almost surprised me when he headed upfield, because their returns are always to the bench, to their own sideline whenever they get the ball. So
Roper likes to run lateral and let them set a wall up for him.
If you watch film on their kickoffs, you know exactly what they're going to be doing.
Good scouting by the Wheeling Park team and coaching staff.
The Cougars will start their first possession of the second half from the 19. Herrick in the backfield as he sends Keyshawn Robinson on a jet sweep there to the far side. Robinson's got some room. He breaks the tackle, and he's tackled there. Flag on the play. Well, that one's probably coming back.
Cougars' Achilles heel comes out again.
And the penalties have killed them all season on big plays and long drives. And that's one thing Coach Hunter talked about in the Chalk Talk this week, is minimizing the penalties. And so far, they've had 2 or 3 big penalties this game that's cost them a first down or a big gain. So that'll back the Cougars all the way up to about the 13-yard line.
Cougars repeat first down.
Herrick with Roper in the backfield to his right. 3 receivers here to the near side. A single receiver to the top is Wallace. Swings it out here to Rockwell. Rockwell just drops the ball. Took his eyes off it for a minute. I don't know that he would have gotten a whole lot of positive yards out of that play, but you definitely have to make the catch.
Definitely thinking about running with it before he had complete control of the ball. It's going to be 2nd and long for the Cougars. Only 30 seconds expired so far in this quarter.
So Herrick rolls to this side. He's got a receiver. It's Robinson. He makes the catch. Robinson out close to the 25 to maybe the 23-yard line. That'll give them a little 3rd and more manageable. So 3rd and about 7, call it, for the Cougars from the 23-yard line. So 2 receivers to each side. Herrick looking over to the sideline for the play. As we talked before, the Cougars like to do that as well. Herrick will roll out to the far side. He's looking. He's got Wallace there. Wally directs Wallace down the field. Wallace makes, no, it's in and out of the hands. Thought Wallace had made the catch.
Intended for number 15.
Dylan Herrick dropped a nice throw over the top and into the basket there. Wallace just could not hold on to it.
Yeah, and we've seen Wallace's struggles catching the ball continue. He dropped a pass last week against Washington. That would have been 6 for sure. It's just unfortunate. He's only a junior, so he'll be back again next season. So Quentin Goins on to punt for the Cougars. Back deep for the Patriots is Jamison Maynard. Not a very good punt by Goins, but he does get a little bit of a roll. Rolls down to about close to the 48-yard line of the Patriots. And they will take over there 1st and 10 in pretty good field position.
Left in the 3rd quarter.
So with 10:27 left to go in your 3rd quarter, the score remains 7-7. The Patriots will have their first possession of the second half from their own 48. So 2 receivers to each side. They will continue with the pistol set again this half. Johnson is behind Aiden. And there's a timeout. The Cougars, as they didn't like what they saw, or their personnel and defense wasn't right.
A lot of confusion out there. Only had 2 linemen down in a 3-point stance.
He wants to know who's forwarding messages on.
Yeah, so not the start the Cougars wanted to the second half. They definitely don't want to give the Patriots the ball with a short field to work with. Because like we talked about earlier, Jeremy, they also have big playmakers on their team. And if they find a crease, they could be gone as well. Michael Davis caught a big pass earlier in the 1st quarter. So I'm sure they're just waiting to go back to him again. And we've seen Johnson's been their workhorse in the backfield as well. He has their lone touchdown.
So I'm not sure. But the problem is.
So in the pistol formation, Michael Davis in motion. There's the flag on the play, and they will rule it dead. Yeah, Michael Davis turned towards the line of scrimmage too early, and that'll be a false start on the Patriots. So So they'll back up 5 yards. Start 1st and 15.
All right.
So 1st and 15. Davis still in the pistol set. Davis and
then he's got other problems.
Whack here to the near side.
Right. Right.
So Davis again in motion. This time he waits. The give is to Johnson. Johnson has some room outside. Stiff arms a man. He's taken down there by Keyshawn Robinson, but not after Johnson gains 5 yards on the play. So the Patriots want to continue to move the ball on the ground, pick up first downs.
Second and 7, Wheeling getting the play call from the sideline. Play clock's at 20, game clock's at 9:50.
So Davis here, the lone receiver to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side as Johnson is in the pistol set behind Davis. The give is to Johnson, off tackle again, and he has nowhere to go, and the Cougars had great pursuit on that as he'll lose about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Both teams' defense is doing a good job of bottling up these high-octane, fast skill position players that the other side has so far.
So that brings up 3rd and 8 from the 50-yard line. 3 receivers here to the near side as Keon Stevens is the wideout closest to the sideline. Davis continues in the pistol set. Fakes the handoff to Johnson. Swings it out here to Jamison. He has broke a tackle, but he's going to be short of the first down. He broke the initial tackle of Brady Roberts. Got out down to the 45-yard line, but he's going to be short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th and 3 for the Patriots.
Looks like they're bringing on the punting unit.
They're going to bring the punting unit in, which is kind of surprising. But again, they're playing field position. You know, they're playing the game well. They want to pin the Cougars back deep in their own territory. But we also have to watch, the Cougars have to watch for a fake in this situation. A little low snap. The kick is off. Nice punt. Roper just lets the ball roll. Good punt there. It's going to be down at the 4-yard line. So excellent punt.
Is down at the 4-yard line.
And
punt there by Aiden Forget for the Patriots.
And the Cougars are going to take over with 7:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tied at 7-7 of this 3rd quarter, brought to you by Big Mike's Grillin', celebrating his grand opening tonight. Head over after the game. He's open till 11. 820 North Mildred Street, Ranson, West Virginia, 25438. Plug it in the GPS.
So motion there. The Cougars give the handoff. Goes to Roper. Off tackle. He's stacked up there, but he's fighting for extra yards. He gets out to maybe the 8-yard line. Gives him a little more breathing room. That'll be 2nd and probably 6 for the Cougars.
Jefferson backed up deep in their own territory again.
So a receiver to the far side is Wallace. 2 receivers here to the near side is Robinson and Rockwell as Benner goes in motion. Herrick in the gun. He's going to take it himself straight up the middle. Darylyn Herrick's got the first down out up over the 15 to about the 16-yard line. I think they'll mark him at the 17-yard line. So a nice little run up the middle by Dylan Herrick.
Definitely gives the Cougars a little bit more breathing room to operate.
.648 left to go here in your 3rd quarter. As Herrick trying to get the Patriots to jump. Hand the ball goes off to Roper. Good pursuit there by the Patriots. Roper will lose a couple on the play. And both defenses have been pretty stout there against the run. I'd have to say, aside from the early touchdown run by Roper, the Patriots have had a little more success running the ball with Johnson than the Cougars have had with Roper. Neither team has really passed the ball too much, except with the exception of the first pass in the first quarter to Davis. Herrick swings it out there to Roper, out in the flat. He's looking for a little room. He dances his way out towards the 20-yard line, but he's going to be short of a first down still, so not much room there to work with for Roper, as the Patriots have done a pretty good job containing Jefferson's speed so far, Jeremy.
Both teams have done quite the good job with the other team's skill players, as I said, coming out of the half. Definitely did not think we'd have 14 points combined between these two teams over midway through the third quarter, almost 3/4 of the way through the game. The defenses of both teams are shining through tonight.
So a big 3rd and 7 for the Cougars. Herrick rolls out here to the near side. He's looking for a receiver. He's going to have to just tuck it and run it, and Herrick is down nowhere near the first down. And I'm just looking, and I don't know if the receivers are running and weren't turning looking for the ball, but no one was open for Herrick. I'm not sure what the routes were that the receivers were running. We had Robinson and Rockwell over here, but neither seemed to look back for the ball.
And Quentin Goins back to punt. Jefferson needs a big punt right here with no return,
And there he shanked it again.
Yeah,
So-
I think I cursed it.
Oh, and the ball, he picks it up, but he drops it. So we have a scramble here for the ball as a Wheeling Park Patriot tried to pick it up and run, and he dropped the ball, but they do recover it and will take over in very good field position on the Cougars' 28-yard line. They're going to mark him around the 27.
Point I was trying to get to at some point there was Wheeling Park. They've now flipped the field position game.
And that's coaching there. You know, you got to give the coach credit. He could have went for it early there on 4th and 6. A lot of teams probably would have, but his thought is, let's pin the Cougars deep in their own territory. Maybe they'll fumble, they'll make a mistake, or have to punt deep out of their own end zone. We've seen that's what they had to do, and then Goins shanked a punt off the side of his foot. And now Wheeling Park's in business with great field position to start this series. So Aiden Davis back to pass. He's got all day to throw. Brady Roberts in pursuit. Nowhere to go. Has to throw it away, but there's a flag
on the field.
On the play. So that's holding. And, yeah, you get that a lot of times when the quarterback's back there for a long time just dancing around. Those linemen can only hold their blocks so long. Kind of puts them in a little bit of a vulnerable position at some point.
Call ended up being an eligible mound downfield, but
is that what it was called?
Yeah, that's the same thing. Both of those penalties are going to happen with the quarterback running around trying to make something happen with his feet or waiting for a receiver to leak open and improvise on his own. I will say, out of all of the non-EPAC visiting teams from outside of the area that we've gotten to see this far, I'm very impressed by Wheeling Park's game planning and coaching staff. The only thing that might impress me more was Frankfurt and their unique offense and how well it ran.
Yeah, you can definitely see why Wheeling Park is 7-2. They definitely are a much better team than their ranking coming into this game. Davis back to throw. He sets up the screen. And there's Stephen Cameron. He makes the play, but he spins off the tackle. Johnson gains a couple extra yards.
Yeah, at 7-2, Wheeling Park is not your typical 11 seed. Definitely handicapped by the point system and not able to get those in-state extra point games, having to play out-of-state teams with where they're located in the Northern Panhandle. And they, just like the Bulldogs of Martinsburg, only got to play 9 games this year.
Yeah, sometimes that hurts you. Sometimes it helps you. So 3 receivers to the far side. 2nd and 20 for the Patriots after the penalty. Johnson swings out to the far side. Davis is under pressure, and down he goes. And there's Jared Wilberger on the sack for the Cougars. Davis was under a lot of pressure that time and couldn't quite get away from the Cougars' pressure.
Key play by Jared Wilberger, putting the Patriots in a 3rd and long.
That was a huge loss all the way back to the 44-yard line.
3rd and 18, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Game knotted at 7 here at Cougar Stadium in Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia. Couldn't quite get Wilberger to jump on that one.
So the Patriots have to get all the way down to the 17-yard line. Davis back to throw. He swings it out here to Johnson. Dumped it out. He broke a tackle. He's going to be well short of the first down as he gets down close to the 35-yard line.
The question is, what is Wheeling Park going to choose to do? Are they going to try to bury Jefferson inside their own 10-yard line, which they're not looking likely to do because they're keeping the quarterback and the offense out on the field?
Yeah, it's 4th and 17, I guess. So they're a lot more close now than they were. And if you punt it, you risk the chance of it going into the end zone, coming out to the 20. Then what is your net?
Your net's
it's not
about
very
15
much.
or 20 yards.
So you really have nothing to lose here by going for it. And if you can gain 10 or 12 yards, even if you don't get the first down, you still put the Cougars about where they might have gotten the ball. So David goes back. He just throws it down there.
Ooh.
A flag on the play.
My.
It looks like there might be a holding or a pass interference on the Cougars.
That seems somewhat questionable with a good embellishment and a little bit of acting maybe. But
I still don't. That's still not going to give them a first down.
So it's going to be 4th and 2 now, I believe.
Yeah, it's still 4th down. Huge penalty, but definitely 4th and manageable now for the Patriots. It's going to be about 4th and 3 for the Patriots. So we'll see if the Cougars can hold.
Wheeling Park gambled to see if it'll pay off.
Davis with Johnson behind him. Davis looks over to the coach to see what they're going to run, if they're going to stick with this play. 2 receivers to the far side. 2 receivers here bunched to the near side. The fake goes to Johnson. Aiden Davis rolls out. He's got a man open. That's Maynard. There's a flag on the play. It does pick up the first down. So it looks like the flag might be on the Patriots. We'll have to wait and see. So a nice play call with a bootleg action, finding Maynard across the middle. But the officials are discussing what the penalty is going to be. So that is a legal block in the back by the Patriots, so that'll bring the ball back. I would assume they would still go for it on 4th down. Let's see how far they back them up. Oh, it would have been a spot foul, so it'll still be a 4th and 2, it looks like. So that works out well for the Patriots. They basically just get a redo, and there's no really penalty yards marked off on the play. So Wheeling Park will call a timeout. And we will take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsors. Yeah, that works out for the Patriots. Like they get a redo, and there's not even really any penalty yard because I guess the penalty happened after the first and farther down the field.
And then it comes back.
So if they would have accepted that penalty, I don't even know how.
Jobs, and that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
And we are back, guys, here. The Wheeling Park Patriots have a 4th down and 2 from the 19-yard line. The give will go to Johnson. No, it's a fake, and Davis keeps it, and he is swallowed up by the Cougars' defense. Great defensive play. Goins and Michael Graham in there on the tackle. So huge defensive stand by the Cougars.
Going to give the ball back to their offense with 1:33 left to go in the third quarter. Tied at 7. Cougars looking to see if they can get on top of the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly if Johnson was going to hand the ball off. It didn't look like he was going to throw, and it just, or maybe they were setting up a screen and it just didn't work out. So with 1:33 left to go, your score is still tied at 7-7, and the Cougars will take over on downs now. The give is to Roper up the middle. Picks up a maybe gain of 4 on the play. Or 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. As we're nearing here the end of the third quarter. So far we've had a scoreless third quarter. There are 2 receivers to each side. Roper in the backfield to Herrick's right. Herrick's going to throw. He swings it out here to Bub Shelton. Bub Shelton's looking for some room. Picks up a couple on the play out to the 35. That'll bring up 3rd and short for the Cougars.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Scoreless since the first.
So 3 receivers here to the far side. Herrick's trying to get the Patriots to jump with the hard count. They've been really disciplined this whole game with that. Herrick will take the direct snap. He's got the first down and more. Out over the 45 to about the 47-yard line is Dylan Herrick. So a big first down for the Cougars.
Move the chains and see if Jefferson's going to run another play this quarter.
Yeah, it looks like they will try to run another play before the end of the quarter. So Herrick and Roper in the backfield. Leland Benner is the tight end. And it doesn't look like they are going to run. I don't know. And they do get the snap off, and they swing it out here. I'm not sure if that's Wallace. Wallace gets the first down, and he's out of bounds. So great catch and run by Demarius Wallace. And that's going to do it for our third quarter of play. Your Cougars here at Jefferson Cougar Stadium. Score is 7. Wheeling Park Patriots 7. And we will take a commercial break and be right back.
In the Buffalo manufacturing plant and bringing in over 2,000 jobs. And that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
And we are back live for the fourth quarter here from Cougar Stadium. Your fourth quarter is brought to you by Adam Shively and Sampson Properties. For all your real estate needs, call Adam Shively.
Roper takes the handoff, and he doesn't get much, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Is Tayshawn Roper. So after that first big run, Jeremy, they've kind of pretty much contained Roper for the most part in this game. He's had a couple decent runs, but nothing, too over-exciting yet. So he's probably due to possibly break one soon. Herrick continues to try to get them to jump. They were close that time, but he was able to get back.
The fans definitely want the flag. Clock's under 10.
Herrick looking for the play. Snap, a little flip out to Roper. Roper's trying to cut to the outside. He's got a little bit of room to up into the inside down to the 36-yard line, so he's still short of the first down, so it's going to be third down again for the Cougars. So about 3rd and 4.
Third and short, just under 11 minutes to go in the ball game.
Thinking this might be 4-down territory for the Cougars as well. No one's over here to Wallace. He throws it over here. Wallace is wide open. He's got it into the end zone for the touchdown. Demarius Wallace, no one was guarding Wallace on the play. Just a miscommunication or a blown coverage there for the Patriots. Herrick was aware enough to see that Wallace was out there all by himself. Wallace did have to wait a little bit on the throw, but still had enough speed to get into the end zone for the Cougars. Touchdown.
Big time pitch and catch to put Jefferson back in front.
Huge play. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 10:39 left to go in the fourth quarter, it's the Jefferson Cougars 14, the Wheeling Park Patriots 7.
And on our out-of-town scoreboard for the WVSSC AC playoffs, brought to you by Toyota and West Virginia's Toyota dealers. Cabell Midland 50, Musselman 6, Huntington 28, Morgantown 7, Martinsburg 41, Parkersburg South 7, Parkersburg 26 looking for the upset over number 4 Hurricane, who only has 7. And Spring Mills is up 14-10 over Spring Valley at halftime. Bridgeport 21, George Washington 14.
So a couple expected blowouts and at least one possible upset here in the first round of the playoffs.
And currently 3 EPAC teams are winning. Martinsburg looks to be on cruise control and should definitely advance. Jefferson and Spring Mills are both still involved in very close games.
Yeah, going back to that last touchdown, I don't know exactly what Wheeling Park was doing there. They just kind of lost track of Wallace, who was out here close, not all the way to the sideline as if he was hiding. And they bobbled the ball on the kickoff, so they just have to fall on it there. So the Patriots will take over there from their own 23-yard line. So just kind of a mental mistake going back again on that touchdown. You know, something that the coaches are just going to be irate about, leaving the player wide open. No one was even out there covering Wallace, and that's just something you can't do, and the Cougars made them pay for it.
Oh, absolutely, JD. If Cougars end up winning this game and advancing, that's probably the play that would have cost Wheeling Park the game.
Davis back to throw. He's looking for a man. He's going to have to take Huckett and run. He cuts up the middle. Davis has got good speed himself. He picks up a first down for the Patriots.
Danced his way out to about the 44-yard line, just enough to move the sticks. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. 10 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jefferson 14, Wheeling Park 7.
So now with the Patriots playing from behind, you're probably not going to see them running the play clock down as time is not on their side. Davis throws it here to Maynard. He's got the big tight end there at around the 40-yard line. Pick up 6 on the play. Jamison Maynard has been kind of his go-to guy. You know, we originally thought it might be Davis or Stevens, their 2 other leading receivers, but Maynard's made some big catches in this game for the Patriots. So 2 receivers to each side, still in the pistol formation. Johnson behind. He's back to throw. He's under pressure. Davis escapes, cuts up the middle, picks up another first down out over the 50.
Big play by Davis.
Yeah, Davis is starting to make some plays with his legs now, down to about the 48-yard line of the Cougars.
Let's be cognizant of the clock. There's only 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Wheeling Park does look like they're snapping the ball a little bit quicker. And just as I say that, they revert back to what they were doing the whole first half.
So 14-7 is your score. The Cougars are up over the Patriots. Davis in the pistol set. The handoff goes to Johnson. He cuts one way, back, tries to cut back up to the middle, and he's tackled there by Quentin Goins. He might have lost a yard on the play.
Jefferson defense showing up when they need to.
So 2nd and 11 for the Patriots from the Cougars' 49-yard line.
Wheeling Park getting the call from the sideline.
They continue in this pistol spread formation. Johnson is the running back behind Davis. Davis was back to throw again. He's got a man open. That's Michael Davis. Davis will cut out of bounds and pick up another first down for the Patriots. So they continue to get first downs and move the ball down the field with pretty good efficiency. So 1st and 10 from the Cougars' 32-yard line. 8:03 left to go in your ball game. The score is the Jefferson Cougars 14, the Wheeling Park Patriots 7. The Patriots have put a really nice drive together here in this fourth quarter. Davis swings it out there to Johnson. He's tackled there by Quentin Goins, and the ball comes out, but it looks like he's down by contact. Great defensive play by Goins, getting a hold of Johnson before he got started.
Almost really costly for Wheeling Park there. 7:45 to go in the ball game. Wheeling Park looking for a touchdown to tie the game at 14.
So 2 receivers to each side for Wheeling Park. Davis in the little false start there. That'll back up the Patriots 5. So they continue to move backwards here. So not necessarily what the Patriots want as they've started this drive with consecutive first downs and now a couple negative plays will set them back at 2nd and 22. Davis is back to throw. He swings it out here to the flat. He's got Wack. Wack breaks a tackle down the sideline, cuts back inside and tackled there by Wallace. So he gets a big chunk of that yardage back.
Flag on the play.
There's more laundry on the field once again. But we'll see what the penalty is. The Patriots think it's on the Cougars, and it is. It's a face mask. That'll tack on extra yards.
Really costly penalty there for the Cougars.
So now the Patriots are deep into Cougars territory. So with 6:57 to go, your score is still 14-7 in favor of the Cougars, but the Patriots are knocking on the door as they just got a big penalty. And they will start 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. So now the Patriots can kind of go back, slowing the game down a little bit as they're in a good situation here. Maynard in motion. The handoff goes to Johnson. Johnson tries to get to the outside. Jared Wilberger is there to tackle him for a 3-yard loss. So the Cougars' defensive line has come up big here in this fourth quarter. Wilberger with the sack the last series and a big tackle for a loss. Continues in the pistol set.
Looking to the side.
So Michael Davis is the lone receiver here to the near side. Stevens is the far receiver to the other side. Little fake handoff to Johnson. Davis is back to throw, and it's tipped and knocked away. Looks like Robinson, he had a chance for the interception. I thought it looked like he was going to pick it off, but instead he was able to knock it away. And now a big third down for the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots need to pick up a first down or a touchdown on this play to tie this game. We're getting under 6 minutes here to go.
So it's getting crunch time now for the Patriots. So they continue to look for the play from the coach from the sideline, wasting. That's incomplete, so the clock is stopped. Davis is back to throw. A flag on the play. He's under a lot of pressure, and down he goes. Quentin Goins there for the Cougars.
Quentin Goins and Wilberger coming alive these last two series.
They just cannot block Goins and Wilberger. So that's a big penalty. Now that would have been fourth down. They may decline it here since they got the sack. So he's declining. Coach Hunter wants to decline it. So that'll bring up fourth and very long for the Patriots.
Definitely the right call by Coach Hunter there.
So the Patriots have to get down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line of the Cougars.
Definitely the biggest play of the game.
The three receivers to the far side for the Patriots is Davis, Maynard, and Wack are the three to the far side with Keon Stevens to the near side. Davis continues in the pistol set with Johnson. Davis is back to throw. He's under pressure again by Goins. He's got to roll out, and he's going to take off and run. He throws the ball into the end zone, and it's incomplete. And the Cougars will take over on downs with 5:29 left to go in your ball game. The Cougars are up 14-7. So a great defensive stand by the Cougars.
Jefferson with a chance to try and run this clock out.
Jefferson still has to do their job, pick up a few first downs, and move the chains. But the Patriots aren't out of it yet. There's still plenty of time to get the ball back. So Herrick in the pistol set with Keyshawn Robinson is trying to dance his way. Nothing there for Robinson, and he's stacked up for a loss of about 3 yards. So I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball too well, Jeremy, as that's what they know that's what Jefferson's going to try to do to run the time down.
To be honest, JD, neither team's done really well running the ball today. Both defensive lines and linebackers have come to play tonight. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Cougars with the ball and a 7-point lead.
So the handoff goes to Robinson again. Robinson trying to dance his way to the outside, and he just has nowhere to go as that Patriots defense just stacks him up there, and they will call a timeout.
And JD,
4:42 left to go in the game.
JD, this is where Jefferson would not like to have Mr. Rodrigo Delgado out of uniform in action tonight. He's their back who doesn't usually get stopped by the first tackler, always falls forward, a little bit bigger and more powerful than Robinson, who's running back / wide receiver, or Tayshawn Roper, running back.
Yeah, it's a big loss for the Cougars. They've definitely had to adjust their game plan, not having Rodrigo there tonight. But you still got to continue to call the plays for the guys you do have. So the Cougars are looking at a 3rd and 9 situation right now. We'll see if Hunter wants to put the ball in the air or just keep it on the ground and continue to run the clock. Big decision, because if they don't get the first down, the Cougars are forced to punt. So this is a really
42 to go.
So 3 receivers here to the near side as Rockwell, Robinson, and Wallace are your receivers, with Roper in the backfield with Herrick. Herrick's back to throw, looking for a man. He gets hit as he releases the ball. And they're going to call it incomplete.
Herrick still on the ground.
Blitz off the edge by number 5, Noah Short. Brings the boom on Dylan Herrick. They ruled it incomplete, so the Cougars will be forced to punt. Well, that's really the first time that I've seen a blitz off the edge like that by the Patriots, and they definitely dialed that up at the right time. So Goins, the punt again for the Cougars, who the last time shanked a punt off the side of his foot that maybe went 15 yards. So with 4:38 to go, still plenty of time for the Patriots in this game. Kind of an end-over-end kick there for Goins, and it just dies right there at about the 43-yard line. So that's where the Patriots will take over. So with plenty of time left still and a couple timeouts, they're still in a really good situation. You know, and I got to say, the Cougars have had their chances, Jeremy. You know, the pass right there before halftime that fell short of a wide-open receiver. They've had a couple other opportunities. They just haven't been able to connect on one. But give the Patriots credit. You know, they've played great defense. Their defensive line has played great tonight as well. So 2 receivers stacked to each side. Davis hands the ball to Johnson up the middle. Nothing much there for Johnson. He might have picked up a yard or 2 on the play.
And we'd like to thank Adam Shively of Sampson Properties for helping bring you this 4th quarter of this WVSSAC playoff game presented by Toyota and West Virginia Toyota dealers. Need help with any of your real estate needs? Adam's licensed in West Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, and Pennsylvania. We all have something to be grateful for. Make it a great night. Enjoy every minute you're given.
Picked off. He's gone. Tayshawn Roper with the pick 6 for the Cougars. He read that play all the way as Tayshawn Roper picked that off and went back 43 yards for the score. And that should just about seal the deal.
And dare I say, that might be the ball game, and Jefferson may very well be going on to the second round. A lot of excitement in the press box, a lot of excitement in the stands.
Just a tremendous play and a heads-up play by Roper as he pretty much just sat on that little route outside and just stepped right in front of the receiver. And once Roper picked that off, we all knew he was taking it back to the house. Panaris on to kick the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:52 left to go in the ball game, the Jefferson Cougars are up 21-7 over the Wheeling Park Patriots.
Let's see what's going on around the rest of the state, JD. Cabell Midland 50, Musselman 6, Huntington 28, Morgantown 7, Martinsburg 41, Parkersburg South 7. Parkersburg stretches the lead out 26-7 over Hurricane. And looks like we're at halftime, 14-10 Spring Mills over Spring Valley. Bridgeport 21, GW 14.
So what a big turn of events after the Patriots gets the ball back with plenty of time to operate to try to go down and tie the score. A throw out to the flat was read beautifully by Tayshawn Roper, and he took it back for the pick 6 for the Cougars touchdown.
What a defensive effort tonight by the Jefferson Cougars, JD.
Yeah, they've played really, really well against this great offense of the Patriots. They have, speed to equal what Jefferson has. They've got a good running quarterback, throws the ball well. So I got to give the Patriots a lot of credit. They really have not made it easy on the Cougars. The Cougars just happened to make a few bigger plays when they needed to.
Well, I got to give Jefferson's defense a ton of credit too, playing all but the first play of the game without Wyatt Shively, who's one of their big contributors at linebacker.
So Davis takes the kickoff and kind of just jogs it there out of bounds as he's pushed out by Keyshawn Robinson. So we'll see what the Patriots do, starting from their own 25-yard line, down 2 scores with 3:46 left to go in the game.
Wheeling Park definitely can't run that play clock all the way down now. They need a quick score, an onside kick to even fathom getting back into this game.
And the Cougars just need to continue to play the tough defense that they have. Don't want to see them going really to a prevent defense.
Mind you, Wheeling Park's down to 1 timeout also.
Davis back to throw, looking for a receiver. He's got a receiver across the middle, nearly intercepted there by Jackson Rockwell. It didn't look like Davis saw the ball until the last second. But Rockwell nearly had a pick himself.
Davis threw that ball right to Rockwell.
Yeah, 2 receivers here to each side. Davis in the pistol set. He's back to throw. He's looking for a receiver. Swings it out here to Johnson. Johnson just steps out of bounds. Very minimal gain on the play for the Patriots as he stops the clock with 3:37 to go in the game. So it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Patriots.
.337 for Wheeling Park to make some magic happen.
3 receivers to the far side as Davis is in the pistol set with Johnson. Michael Davis here to the near side, looking for somebody to throw to. He's got to step up in the pocket and take off and run. Picks up the first down. He's still on his feet and taken down there as he gets out to the 42-yard line.
Clock will stop while they move the chains. Wheeling Park trying to get set up so they can snap it as soon as the referee gives them the go-ahead.
The clock's running again. 1st and 10 from the 42. Davis back to throw again. Looking, he swings it out here to Johnson. Low throw. Johnson has to just step out of bounds. He might have picked up a yard or 2 on the play.
Smart play. Knew he couldn't get in a yard. Step out of bounds. Get the play clock stopped. Regroup. Give yourself many seconds as possible to try to get yourself back in this ball game.
With 3 receivers to the far side. Davis back to throw again. He's kind of rolling around. He's looking at Danson. Under a lot of pressure. Davis is going to have to scramble. He's looking for a receiver across the middle. He makes the catch. Is that Brennan Wack picks up another first down. So way to keep the play alive. Aiden Davis really likes to make a lot of plays happen with his legs.
3 minutes to go, 180 seconds for Jefferson to hold this lead to advance to the next round.
Davis looking for a receiver again, dancing around. He's got a receiver right there. It's Wack again, who's close to the first down. Looks like they're going to give him about 7 yards on the play. He was closer initially, but then he broke a tackle, and I think he took a couple steps back, officially giving him a gain of 6.
2 minutes, 25 seconds to go on a running clock.
Down to the Cougars' 40-yard line. Davis fakes the handoff, swings it out there to Maynard, breaks the tackle. Maynard picks up a first down and tackled out there by Nolan Melab. So with 2:12 left to go, the Patriots are moving the ball here. Two receivers to each side. Davis is back to throw, pumps the ball. Got a receiver in the middle, and it's dropped there. Good hit by Wallace to kind of lodge the ball from Maynard.
Wallace put his shoulder right on that football and jarred it loose. Now under 2 minutes to go, minute 58.
2nd and 10. So time is not on the Patriots side at the moment. Because even if they score here, they've got a quick onside kick and score again. The two receivers here to the near side. Davis drops back to throw. He's under pressure again, steps up in the pocket. He's going to have to run. It takes off. He's got a lot of room down the sideline. Davis down inside the 15-yard line.
Wheeling Park's offense coming alive in the waning minutes of this game.
I'm kind of wonder, Jeremy, now with all the running they tried to do in the first 2.5 quarters.
Absolutely.
You know, with what we're seeing, Davis being able to make plays with his legs and picking up big first downs. Why they haven't done that, you know, if they knew Davis could run the ball like that.
Well, you know, in the last 2 minutes of a quarter or a half or a game, a lot of the dynamic of what happened changes.
Davis dumps it out to Johnson, another missed tackle, and Johnson's pushed out of bounds there at around the 10-yard line. So with a minute 44 to go, the Patriots are closing the gap here, looking for another score. Oh, 2nd and 5 from the 10-yard line. Davis fakes the handoff, rolls back out here to the near side, looking for a receiver. He doesn't find anybody. He's going to have to take off and run. Tries to run over Roper, and he's down close to the goal line. They mark him down at about the 1, just inside the 1.
A lot of the fans down outside the press box were looking for a penalty, looking for a holding call. Didn't get it. So minute 27 on a running clock. Wheeling Park on the 2-yard line, looking to punch it in.
The handoff goes to Johnson, and he's in for the score for the Patriots. So a nice quick drive there by Wheeling Park.
Well, there's your quick score. Now we need an extra point and a recovered onside kick for Wheeling Park to keep this thing going, try to pull off this comeback.
So with 1:17 left to go, with the extra point pending, the score is 21-13 in favor of the Cougars. So A.J. Seals on to attempt the extra point for the Patriots. The kick is up, and it looks good. So your score here at Cougar Stadium, the Cougars 21 and the Patriots 14.
Got a 7-point ball game. We know Wheeling Park's going to come out with an onside kick. They got one timeout left. Feel like if Jefferson recovers and can get one first down, they could probably ice the game. But first we got to see who's going to recover this onside kick.
Yeah, this is going to be huge for the Patriots, because if they don't get this onside kick, Jefferson probably can run a couple plays and all but run most of this clock out, because I think Wheeling Park has only one timeout left. So Jefferson has their hands team on the field. Forget on to kick the onside kick. It takes a nice hop, and the ball is loose, and it's down there by the Cougars on the 41. So they do recover it, and that's the quarterback there, Dylan Herrick, out there on the hands team.
JD, that was a NFL Division I collegiate onside kick. He hit the tip of the ball, and it bounced right off the ground in front of the tee.
That second
took a line drive a good 12, 15 yards down the field.
Yeah,
wow.
The Cougars, they got lucky on that one because they didn't make the initial recovery, but the ball squirted out And Dylan Herrick, Johnny on the spot, recovers the football with 1:16 left to go in the game. The Cougars will take a timeout. And we'll stay right here. This is going to be a crucial possession for the Cougars.
Check some scores real quick, JD, while we're waiting.
Go ahead.
No, you're good, man. I'm sorry. 57-14, Cabell Midland over Musselman. 59-13, a final. Huntington over Morgantown. Martinsburg 54, Parkersburg South 7. Parkersburg 40, Hurricane 15. Looks like they're going to pull off the upset. And Spring Mills clinging to a 3-point lead, 20-17 over Spring Valley in the fourth quarter.
And Dylan Herrick will take a knee. And Wheeling Park does call their final timeout. So they cannot stop the clock again. I thought Jefferson might try to run a couple plays to run more time off the clock, but maybe they don't want to take a chance of turning the ball over. So it's second down and 15 for the Cougars with 1:14 to go, and your score, the Cougars up 21-14 over the Wheeling Park Patriots. Looks like Harris going to just kneel on it once again, kind of run off some time as he's shuffling to the side. Take a knee there. The Patriots cannot stop the clock.
60 seconds to go, and Jefferson just needs to run one more play, and I believe the math adds up, and they will be on to the second round of our West Virginia playoffs presented by Toyota and your West Virginia Toyota dealers.
And it looks like Jefferson will go on and have the short trip up the road to Berkeley County and face the Martinsburg Bulldogs next week.
Short road trip for the playoffs. Big win in the playoffs for Jefferson. Want to thank Barry Holmes, Adam Shively and Sampson Properties, Corner Connection, Big Mike's Grillin', and Neil Pout of Goosehead Insurance for helping bring you this game this evening.
Yeah, great game. Your final score here from Cougar Stadium, the Jefferson Cougars 21 and the Wheeling Park Patriots 14. Hats off to the Patriots for a well-played game. They definitely came well-coached and well-prepared. Congratulations on the Cougars for moving on to the second round of the playoffs, and they will face Martinsburg Bulldogs. And we are going to be right back with our player of the game, and that is Tayshawn Roper once again, who had a heck of a game, 86-yard touchdown run and a 46-yard pick six to pretty much seal the game for the Cougars. And we will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
congratulations on your new policies. And just basically making sure all of your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out and give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Come on down to Big Mike's Grillin', 820 North Mildred Street in Ransom, West Virginia. You can go online or you can call ahead. And we also cater. We offer hot soul food to go. Come see us.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer for Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at Opeckin Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Gates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Smith Native Bush Insurance has served the Eastern Panhandle since 1869, a family-owned business with locations in Martinsburg on South Queen Street and Charlestown on South George Street. We are able to serve all your insurance needs. Being an independent agency, if we can't do it, nobody can. Call us today for affordable insurance.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 19...
Oh, me too. Okay. That's very good. Now, for basketball, though, that whole relationship's weird.
I'm here. We're back, guys. I'm here with your Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance Player of the Game, Tayshawn Roper. Tayshawn Roper, heck of a game. How you feel tonight?
That we got the win.
Good, good. So tell me about that first touchdown, that 86-yard touchdown run. Looks like you just took the ball, cut to the right side, broke a couple tackles, and then down the sideline. Now, I saw you look back a little bit. Were you not sure if somebody was there or not?
They had, I think it was Jackson. He had cracked back somebody, and then their coach had started yelling. So I was just trying to make sure there was no flag or nothing, so I didn't want to keep running. But I didn't see no flag, so I had to look back and make sure. So I just
Right. You always got to keep running. But once you got into the open field, we knew you were gone. So let's fast forward to this fourth quarter. Huge pick six, 46-yard, pretty much sealed the game. Take us through that play and what you saw.
I knew they were going to keep passing because they were down, but we were in one of our coverages, and I was thinking, and I saw the receiver start doing his little drop step, and so I broke on the ball, the QB threw it, and I just ran it. Yeah, that was beautiful. We were all excited for you up here in the booth as well. So close game at half, 7-7. So talk to us about what was Hunter's message coming out of the half when you all getting the ball. No, like what was his message? What you all plan to come out in the second half? Basically, adjustments you guys were going to make. Just keep running the ball. They weren't stopping it as much. We weren't trying to put the ball in the air as much, but just keep running the ball and just keep attacking them.
Good.
Them tired.
Yeah, that's awesome. So next week, you guys got the Bulldogs once again at their home place. So what do you guys do? What are you guys going to do to prepare to play the Bulldogs this second time?
Hopefully, stop their run and make them force the pass on us, and just play as a team.
Well, once again, congratulations, Tayshawn, on a well-played game. I think this is like your third time up here in the booth with us. You keep making plays, keep being the player of the game, man. We're excited for you guys, excited for the Cougars to go farther into the playoffs. So once again, your Goosehead, Neil Powell Goosehead Player of the Game, Tayshawn Roper.
Proud of you, Tayshawn. Good job, man.
All right, guys, that's going to do it here from Cougar Stadium. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us this season. I think that's going to be a wrap for us. We appreciate all our sponsors and everybody that's tuned in to us all season long, and we'll be back next year.